New York reinvented, a Transformers origin story, and a robot programmed by animals. It's been a manifold week in sci-fi. Sci-fi epic Megalopolis hit cinemas. Back to the beginning in Transformers 1. And a family-friendly robot gone wild story. Welcome to Ion Sci-Fi, I'm Raymond Pedora. Francis Ford Coppola's sci-fi epic Megalopolis arrives in cinemas this week. The film is set in the fictional city New Rome, which bears a striking resemblance to New York if the Roman Empire had never fallen. The city is already in decay when an accident causes widespread destruction. Idealist architect Caesar Catalina, played by Adam Driver, wants to rebuild not just the city, but also its society as a sustainable utopia. But corrupt Mayor Franklin Cicero wants to maintain the regressive status quo. In an interesting twist, Caesar is helped by his ability to stop time. As you'd expect, the cast is replete with big names, with Driver joined by Shia LaBeouf, Jon Voight, Lawrence Fishburne, and Dustin Hoffman, among others. Coppola had the concept in mind for decades, and he sank $120 million of his own money into the film, his first as director since 2011's Twixt. Production was suitably dramatic, with Coppola firing the entire visual effects team at the end of 2022. The film's premiere at Cannes in May polarized critics, and the film missed out on the festival's top prize, the Palme d'Or. Megalopolis screens in Australian cinemas, including IMAX, from September 26. The Transformers origin story hit cinemas this week. Transformers 1 joins Optimus Prime and Megatron before they were enemies, back when they were both Labourbots, and neither could transform. When they end up on the surface of home planet Cybertron, they discover an ancient bot that gives them the ability to transform and sets them up to defend the planet from a strange plant-like menace. At some point, the friendship turns sour and both become sworn enemies, each leading their own faction of Transformers. The animated feature is considered separate and apart from the live-action series of movies from Michael Bay, although we see other characters from those films, including Starscream and Bumblebee, who got his own live-action film in 2018. The voice cast is packed with stars, including Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, and Scarlett Johansson. Director Josh Cooley is a Pixar veteran who took away an Oscar for his work on Toy Story 4. Transformers 1 is in cinemas from September 20. Animated sci-fi movie The Wild Robot is in cinemas this week. Based on the book series by Peter Brown, the movie follows a robot, voiced by Lupita Nyong'o, who is washed ashore on a deserted island after a cargo ship runs aground. Initially confused as the situation is beyond her programming, the robot adapts and learns to speak with the island's wildlife, who give her the name Roz. After accidentally destroying a goose nest, the surviving gosling hatches and imprints itself on Roz, who takes on the role of surrogate parent. Once the goose has grown and flies away, Roz repairs her communications module and contacts headquarters, who send a rescue party intent on retrieving Roz and her unique programming at all costs. When the island's animals attempt to protect Roz, a battle ensues. Written and directed by Chris Sanders, who brought us Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon, the film has a strong voice cast, including Pedro Pascal, Bill Nye, Mark Hamill, and Catherine O'Hara. The Wild Robot is in cinemas from September 19. The 2024 Sydney Science Fiction Film Festival kicks off this weekend, and once again, audiences will be able to vote for their favourite feature to win the Ion Sci-Fi Audience Award. There are 8 features in the running from around the world, including 2 world premieres. Opening night feature Heal is an Australian film that follows a grief-stricken farmer as he uses a time travel device to reunite himself with his lost loved one, his dog. Infinite Summer follows a group of friends who try a mind-bending meditation app But when one of them ends up in hospital, darker forces are discovered at play. From Italy, The Complex Forms is set in an ancient villa where desperate people can revive their fortunes by selling their bodies to mysterious entities in exchange for money. From Scandinavia, UFO Sweden is a take on the alien abduction genre, complete with conspiracy theories and parallel dimensions. From the US, Black-Eyed Susan is an R-rated exploration of AI's impact on an overlooked field of robotics, sex dolls. Canadian feature The Beehive sees a family confronting a strange alien pod they discover on their property after a meteor shower. Daughter of the Sun follows a girl on the run with her father who suffers from Tourette syndrome, only to discover his condition hides supernatural powers that attract the attention of sinister figures. Love and Work follows couple Diane and Fox, who love to work, but are trapped in a polarized world where having a job is illegal. Closing Night features Scurry, an Australian film set underground during a catastrophic attack on a city, as two opposing strangers seek to survive in a tunnel they know little about. For more details and tickets, check out the festival website. Voting for the Audience Award will be live here at ionsci-fi.com when the festival opens on Friday, September 20. And that was the week in sci-fi. For more news throughout the week, go to ionsci-fi.com.